We're all in the same boat.
Hello, District 5890. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023 and the second half of our 22-23 Rotary year. I am having such a blast being the district governor of this awesome district. I've appreciated all of the things that Rotary has done, the service projects, the fundraisers where you help so many in your community and beyond, and we're putting together global grants and we're just doing awesome work. So thank you for all that you're doing. I know the holidays, remember, it's a time when some people don't enjoy it as much as others. So as we get to the halfway point here, assess your club and your community members, and remember Jennifer Jones asked that we check on the comfort and care of our members. So make sure everybody's participating with your projects and, get them involved. If they haven't been to a service project or to your meetings, get them involved. And then it's also a great opportunity to look at the topic of DEI. Our focus for this month is actually vocational service. And I think diversity, equity, and inclusion ties in so beautifully to that, because we want to be sure in our vocations as well as in our clubs that we're remembering diversity is important. We know with this, groundbreaking first female president here that we've got such a leader before us, and we want to be sure in our clubs we are doing the same thing. We are leading the future for vocations for women. We want to be sure that if you're looking at scholarships or you're doing things in that area for future, make sure you're being equitable about that. So just a quick thing here from the object of Rotary. High ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. That's something to keep in the foremost. We know that the four-way test and ethics are very important as Rotarians in our vocations as well as in our personal lives. And you want to be sure that one way to recognize vocation is invite students to come and learn what members in your club, what their vocation is, whether they're retired and they can be a mentor, or whether they're a young professional and they would like to have a mentor to help them throughout their career and development. We want to be sure that we are emphasizing, back to the days of Paul Harris, vocation and the importance of networking and helping each other. So think about a program that you can do for your club that will emphasize vocational service. And as always, you can go to Rotary.org. There are a lot of great things there to help us with that. And I know we've seen some things where some of our grants have been vocational training for different types of things like firefighting or for different things in the medical field. So think about that and think about how you can apply vocational service, because it is one of our avenues of service. We always want to keep it in mind. And then a couple of reminders. We have Win-Win as our district vocational service chair, and he has released the information for the four-way test essay contest, which is for senior Interact students. So that's on the district website, on the calendar. You can go look at that as well. There's a February deadline, and so check that out, because we want to be sure we're communicating with our Interact clubs. It's a scholarship, and that's money for these students that could go on and have a vocation, and we want to be sure to support them and make sure they know about that. And then pretty soon we'll be to the end of the year, so I want to put out a quick reminder about Melbourne. We have about 44, I think that was the last number I saw, Rotarians from our district signed up right now. We want to be sure that we continue to promote that and think about going to Melbourne so we can celebrate our successes of the year. There's information on the website. We just got a video. If you remember Scott Rainey, the one that defected to the Austin district, he helped us put that together because he is our zone chairman for the promotion of the International Convention, and Bill Palco, our past district governor here, is helping us. So between the two of them, they put together this video to help us share the excitement and get ready for Melbourne. And in addition to that, be sure that you're posting things on social media. So if you haven't done that, be sure you appoint somebody to do that, because it's really important to show what we're doing, all the good that Rotary is doing in your community locally, as well as supporting other projects around the world. So think we're at the point right now where we're going to hear from Nancy and we're going to hear from Heather. Heather is about to head off to International Assembly, so she will remind, I'm sure, all the presidents to get ready for pets. Presidents, remember, it's your job to make sure that your president-elects and also your president nominees go to pets, or else you'll be serving again. So we know it's a lot of fun. We want to encourage them and make sure that they get the training they need. Until next month, take care.
Vocational service calls on us to empower others by using our unique skills and expertise. I sell insurance.
I can run real fast.
I can sew. I'll be completely honest. I joined Rotary for all the wrong reasons, but I stayed for all the right reasons. I thought this was a business networking tool. It is, but it isn't. All of us are unique in our talents. Some of you may be thinking, I don't have a talent. You do, or your Rotary Club wouldn't have let you in. But Heather, I don't know where to utilize those in the Rotary world. There's always somewhere. If you're stumped, I would suggest an Interact Club. If you're still stumped and you're trying to figure it out, guess what? Apply the 4-way test at work. Work and Rotary go hand in hand. Have a good month.
Welcome to the new year. 2023 has so much in store for each of us. Let us embrace it and share your time and talents with those around you. January is Vocational Service Month. The object of Rotary is philosophical statement of Rotary's purpose and responsibilities of Rotarians. The concept of vocational service calls on Rotarians to encourage and foster the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations. Founded as a business networking organization, Rotary emphasizes the importance of bringing together business and professional leaders for the purpose of exchanging ideas, developing relationships, and improving communities. Rotary members are committed to the professional development and advancing their skills. Rotarians can pursue this commitment through activities that increase their knowledge and by guiding and training others to find gainful fulfillment employment. This month, take action. Here are a few ideas you may use. Provide training and tools and networking opportunities for businesses. Sponsor a Young Professionals Day at your club. Host a speed networking event. These are many of the ways to encourage vocational services. Think outside the box and let your community know you're here to help.